funny how time can change. I think you used to crave my love, my love.
Frank Blunt, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go now, Jackson Holiday.
3, ball 4, take your base. 3.
Nolan Jones steps in for the Royals.
The left fielder, number 23, Nolan. Up.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out in front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
There's a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Vinny Pasquantino at the plate now. That's ball 1.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere. Oh. 2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Royals bats are quiet there. We played an inning. No score. Move ahead to the top of the second now.
Out. 3. Out.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Harrison Bader steps in for the Royals. Bader working through some struggles lately.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
JT Realmuto, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's your 1. Hard hit left side. Toss to Alonso. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The catcher, Tyler.
So digging in, Tyler Stevenson. Curveball over for a called strike. And that one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
That's all you need. Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see. Had it.
That's ball 4. Out. You're out.
Back here in Kansas City. So what now for Kansas City? Cameron Meisner. Meisner measures 6 feet 4 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. The lefty, the 1-0.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to move him to right field, so he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Michael Garcia stands in now and watches strike 1. Step off throw to first. Swings and misses. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. Wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. In there at the knees for a strike. And the 0-1. Up the middle. The flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. No score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium and into the box for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers.
Ball 4, take your base.
Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Nolan Jones. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Out towards right center field. Durant on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Number 7, shortstop.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through.
You know, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right field. Durant on his way in. He's got it. 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, number 9.
Blunt back at it, facing one of the best hitters in the league this year, Singy.
Yeah, you got to dig deep here, Boog. It's a true test, mental and physical. Can't let the moment get too big.
On the ground to third. On to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. New inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
Out. Ball 4, take your base. Out.
Back here in Kansas City, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Harrison Bader steps in for the Royals.
Well, these Royals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
In the air, right side of the infield. Holiday settles underneath it. And there's 1 away. Here's JT Realmuto. 0-1 so far. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Royals,
Tyler Stevenson steps in for the Royals. Caught looking his first time up. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Holiday should have this one. That is the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Start of the 6th, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Dylan Beavers.
out. You're out.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium. So up now for Kansas City, Cameron Meisner.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on. Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Up next for the Royals, third baseman.
So up next, Michael Garcia struck out swinging his first time. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
The batter number 15.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Ahmed Rosario steps in for the Royals. He hit into a double play his first time up. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Liner picked on the hop at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Making 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Edward Bizardo. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So
Out. You're out.
now here's Nolan Jones. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball popped up. One away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. The Orioles holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, caught.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, number 9.
Vinny Pasquantino will hit next.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. The 0-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back in the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
With that challenge pitch right there, even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now, stays alive. Sets him down looking. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Hans Kraus.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin.
Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shaw. Thanks for joining us.
I looked out the window, saw the sun shining, made me feel real hope. The better days so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pick your shoes up. I let my hang, I let my chain swing. I'm on a one-on-one, we're doing the same thing. I need a one-on-one on how I'm supposed to maintain. I need a lane change. Wait, it's all good.
Frank Blunt, former first-round pick, gearing up. The promising young prospect will certainly play a key role in this one. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start for Baltimore, Frank Blunt. What's the word on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Just about ready to roll. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 135.
Stays alive. That one drilled left field, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now it's Jose Ramirez with just one hit in 9 at-bats so far in this series.
No, that's low.
The 1-0. There's a strike at the knees. Ramirez wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 2-0. Ground ball up the middle. Henderson. There's one. Throw to first.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base. But good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Kyle Manzardo, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just underway from Baltimore.
Get back.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Blunt in a bind here. If we had a stress meter, it'd be spiking right now.
Yeah, needs those deep breaths and good mechanics. That's the recipe, Boo. Gotta love the drama of it all, though.
Nailer in the box now. Take strike one.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Second and third, one away. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Next to hit, Chase Stillwater. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That's right. Out on strikes.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really throw him down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Holiday digs in now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label.
Back now at Oriole Park, top of the second. So the Cleveland Guardians are holding their own so far this season. They're a team that was viewed as a real contender to make some noise, so they might need to turn it on.
Well, it's early, and they haven't put themselves out of contention yet. Maybe they aren't running away with the league, but they're still in a position to battle for a spot in the postseason. They've got some work to do before the All-Star break to put themselves in a good position if they're going to contend down the stretch.
Swings through that one.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
The 0-2. That's down and in. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Blunt wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The lefty, the 1-0. In the air, left field. And that is foul. No score here in the second. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Travis Bazzana in the box with one away as he takes ball one. This one in the air, center field. Alexander drifts towards it, and there's two down.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Robert Hogan.
Now it's the rookie DH, Robert Hogan.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Back. Step off throw to first. Arias back in standing. Arias off of first with two away. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down lifted. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
Out. 3. First base. Out.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Believe in them schemes if you want to. Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us.
Right, one.
Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a Foul ball. Ramirez with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Here comes 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Task with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with the base runner. Could become dangerous.
Manzardo stands in now and watches strike 1. That's through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The next offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on the ground, and that's just foul. The 1-2, swing and a miss, struck him out, and he strikes out the side in the third. The Guardians go down in order. Still no score. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Three out. You're out.
Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Been a long while, I got it on pin, a living bankrolling, I'm my own penny, I've been on 10, I the whole team, and all of that way, you know it's on me.
Naylor leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Guardians, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
Ball.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So digging in, Nick Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and the count 1-2. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Breaking ball. Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Pete Alonso.
Number 25.
That's ball 4.
Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 5th. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. In the air, center field. Alexander settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Up next for Cleveland, the center field.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Travis Bazzana. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Bazzana, 24 years old, and he's a native of Australia. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air to left center. Cowser settles under it, takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Robert.
Now it's the Guardians' DH, Robert Hogan. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0. Blunt will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike, and that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. The 0-2. Swings through for the K. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Welcome back. Quite the pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, got a special, I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like
Mecca. And Issa Miyake, I floated Tribeca. Trying to save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching my burger and checking the check. Cause I crave all the pressure, they cave under pressure, the difference is clear. Aim is a target in over a year. I bet you could tell by this Rick Owens tactical gear. Yeah, I got remarkable range. Not as strong as the fangs, and also the mains. Only the molars remain. I pick up a couple of chains, I bust down the plane, examine the different terrains. They used to just be my love for the game, but now I can feel it in veins. Yeah, came from the sediment. So dirt on my name is irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes.
Frank Blunt brings an electric energy to every game, making him a fan favorite and a formidable opponent on the hill. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to get underway. Here's Adley Rutschman,
the catcher.
You're out. Out. Out.
This afternoon, the catcher, number 30, Alejandro.
Kirk, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Kirk launched a homer in his most recent game. The 1-0. And he grounds one to the right side. Holiday throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy went deep in his most recent game. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Number 7, Kazuma.
Two outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Play made, that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
Out. Out. You're out.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now on the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Anthony Santander. Santander measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Just missed.
Outside.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Late on that fastball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and quickly one away in the second.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
Here's Andres Jimenez. 2 hits in the game last night. Strike on the inside corner. No score here in the second. Swings and misses. 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2. That one out to right. Noel on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss. That one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
3 out.
Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Blunt back to work.
Nope, that's
Barger
down.
with a homer in his last game. And a 1-0.
Ah!
Foul ball there. The 1-2. And there's a ball. Stays alive. Struck him out looking. That K is his third of the game.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. And a foul ball. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Yeah, that's fouled off. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Straw next up for the Blue Jays.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. Henderson over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
You're out. Out. 3. There you go.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Ball one there.
That's inside.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, number 7.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on.
3.
Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back here at Rogers Center and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westberg.
Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Blunt wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the run.
In the air to left center. Beavers in position. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
Next to hit, Andres Jimenez. Fly to right his first time. This to center field. And it drops in. And that's a one-out single.
The batter, number 22.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Struck out swinging his first time. Clement in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017.
Ball one.
First pitch misses. Next offering is fouled back. Jimenez, the base runner at first with one out.
Back.
Step off, throw to first. It's low and gets away. And he's out easily.
So much for their first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Up the middle. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Stands in now and watches strike 1.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Oh, 2 now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that will end the inning. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back now in Toronto. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Gunnar Henderson. Back here at Rogers Center. Now for the Jays, Mauricio Dubon.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Toss to Alonso. One away, bottom of the sixth.
For the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 3,
Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Foul off down the right side.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Here's a 1-1. That one
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball.
The Jays trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the sixth. Pitch in the dirt, ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
(3-1) now.
Right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
I think even when you know he's got that pitch in his arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit that pitch, I'm concerned because you probably can't hit anything else that he throws. That one right there locked him up.
Grounds one to short. Henderson sends it to first. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Lauer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Dylan Beavers getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
3. That's ball 4. 3. Out.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Got him looking for the K. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Really made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays.
Hey!
The Orioles leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That's in there. That is strike 2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws to first. Out number 2.
Up next, the designated hitter,
Anthony Santander at the plate. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Well struck, right field. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez, 1 for 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouled off left side. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And him out front for strike 3. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Westberg leading things off and takes a strike. Movement.
Out. 3. You're out.
Big 7 scoreless and had double-digit strikeouts as well.
Yeah, just a great outing from him, Boog, and I think it's a boost to his teammates every time he takes the ball. They know he gives them a good shot to win.
Lace up my aces, no complaining. I stay no business, no contemplating. I've been training. I'm in more. I cannot.
Ay, ay, los pongo a bailar la pelúa. El que no baile que lo despelucan. Ay. No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero él también va a pichar. Te juro que yo no me quise embichar. Ey, pa' mi crush.
Frank Blunt with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid is future star written all over him. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Frank Blunt. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's very unique for one clear reason, Boo, and that's because he throws a screwball, a legit screwball. It's not just a 2-seam fastball that has run. And pretty much no one throws a true screwball in this game anymore, but he does. and he actually can be really effective with the pitch. It kind of breaks like a slider, but it moves to the pitcher's arm side instead of the glove side. You know, I'm really excited to see it in action because I've heard it is devastating.
Late swing, fouled off. Here's your 1. There's a swing and a miss. Good job to fight that one off. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Corey Seager in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate.
Wall.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Josh Peterson.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Jock Peterson. Gets the call. 0-1. Peterson wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, no.
Two one now. On the ground to third, Westburg. Slings it across, and Peterson retired. And that will end the inning. Orioles due up in the first, no score. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. And the batter is George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Up the middle. One pitch and one out.
That is fifth, the second baseman, Josh Smith.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Late swing, foul to the left. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Stepping in, Evan Carter.
That's
missed
the ball.
with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Alonso under it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. They're trailing this one 3-0. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready to go. Now it's Jake Berger to hit.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake Berger.
Swings through that one for strike one. That pitch gets the corner. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
The 0-1. Jackknifes out of the way. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Kowser moving under this one. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Orioles 3 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back. Coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. The 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Pitcher thought that was a strike. He's going to challenge. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
The batter,
Blunt will need to be cautious here. Some serious speed over there on first.
Yeah, big threat to swipe second here, Boo. Got to mix up looks and maybe even call the pitch out.
Step off throw to first. Langford back in standing.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Seager batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Langford gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball one.
The 1-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
outs apiece and stays alive. Got it. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Man at first, one away.
No, down.
One now.
Ball.
He's just missing with some
Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The changeup missing. Ball 3. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
No, that's the ball.
Two outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. There's a strike. The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The 1-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The run scores from third, and they cut the lead to 2.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and the man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Orioles 3 and the Rangers bottom of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday.
3, you're out.
Digging in, Evan Carter. First time up was a pop out. Out to short, Henderson. Fires over to first.
Got him, that's an out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake Berger.
Foul ball there. The Orioles leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Here's Josh Young. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Inside, just missed. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Another 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they don't get the out.
Next to the Rangers, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Fall off foul. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Langford, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. It's frustrating for these guys because they know they're not missing by much, but it's going to take an adjustment to see some changes.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's the 0-2. That one just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Here's Jock Peterson. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball inside.
The 2-1. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for George Springer. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Next to the Rangers, the right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Yep.
The Orioles holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th. This one popped up right side. Holiday in position, and that is that. One left for Texas. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Curvelo.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's
3. You're out.
over 6 innings and struck out 8.
Some really good work from him on the mound. Maybe not dominant, but put together some good innings and helped lift him to the win. Nice job.
Back outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. He step like 4-5. No cool, won't be no 5. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason.